Kind of the way we started the game. You know, Cassie had been going so well, and then all of a sudden, they got first 3 shots with threes. You know, we were trying to get Laura Kennedy going, you know, get her shooting, and they kind of came off of her, and she missed a couple. But I thought, well, we're just going to load up threes tonight, I guess. So, and you know, teams are starting to see that a little bit. They went zone in the second half, which obviously led to some threes. But you know, they just weren't going to let Cassie and them get a lot of touches down low there without people around them early. They let the big Laura McMullen get a couple touches for, you know, pretty much layups, but after that they started doubling and tripling down. So it was a game where we had to kick it out, and then they went zone in the second half. We did a nice job passing to the open shooter who was hot.
Kind of got lost in that, but that first half when Cassie went out, Nadia and Laura really saved you. Really.
Yeah, I think Nadia had 11 points first half. A lot of those were off, you know, some dumps to somebody else. And she made a couple, you know, tough moves in there. But you know, her and Laura are getting better. You know, I'm trusting them more to play now. I'm not liking the way I have to play them because Cassie getting 2 fouls in all 3 games in a row. But you know, it is nice now that I feel like both those kids are starting to give us minutes. Have played in some, you know, some tough games now where they're getting a little more, you know, a little more confidence to be able to play, and so that's been a plus for us because Cassie obviously has gotten some foul trouble here early. But you know, I'd like to be able to play it when Cassie just gets tired and be able to play some man, but not when Cassie gets foul trouble. But you know, both those big kids have gotten better over the last couple of weeks and have given us you know, something off that bench.
Steve still scoring, but 14 rebounds tonight. Are you surprised at the way she's been rebounding this year?
You know, some kids just have a great knack. And work habit to get there. You know, if you watch Stevie on film, she never not goes to the basket unless she's way out. You know, and somebody pushed her hard out there, she'll always go to the basket. You know, she's always going to go in the fight. So part of being a great rebounder is being tough enough to get in the fight every time. And Stevie just has that toughness. If you ever talk to her much, you never know how she's thinking because she doesn't give you. She's never gave me a great read in 3 years. It's kind of looking at her like, is she happy, sad, mad at me? And that's kind of her mentality, and that's why she's such a great rebounder. She has that little different mentality of a toughness and doesn't jump off the floor. You know, just has long arms and has a good feel for it. But most of all, she just has a toughness to work hard to go down there. But I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's amazing. I see her banging around 6'2" kids, and all of a sudden Stevie can't jump off the floor very hard. So it's amazing. But if you ever watch good rebounders, the biggest part of them, they just got a big heart. And they go down there and they're tough, and they know that they don't get it. They got to run back a little farther, but that's a toughness to them.